Hi students, all of you are most welcome in this video lecture of class 11, subject biology, word CBSE, chapter number 2, biological classification. I am Dr. Sunil Yadav, the biophil. So let us start this chapter number 2, biological classification. In chapter number 1, we have already discussed about what is living, what is nomenclature, what are the taxonomic aids. So now in this chapter, we will be studying about biological classification. So let us see historical perspective. There was one person, his name was Aristotle. He has given one classification. So Aristotle was the earliest to attempt a more scientific basis of for classification of organisms. So, who have started scientific basis for classification of organism was Aristotle. This person is Aristotle. This is the uniform of Greek people. So he was from Greek. This is the way the Greek people's dress. This is Mr. Aristotle. He classified living organism into plant and animal. Then he classified plant into trees, shrubs, and herbs. Now, how you will identify whether it is a tree, shrub, or herb? But on the basis of height, also you can identify. If the height of plant is more than you, this more than you is adult human being, not this human being. If plant height of plant is more than you can say that it is a tree. If it is of your height, then it is a shrub. But it is smaller than you, and that will be what? Herb. And it is equal to you, that is shrub. Taller than you, it is a tree. And animals, he classified animals into two groups. Those with red blood and those without red blood. So animals into two groups. Animal with red blood and animal without red blood. So animals with red blood, mammals, lizards, birds, fish. If you have seen any injured mammals, lizard, bird, fish, the red color blood will be coming out. But if you have observed any this animal without red blood, like they are having hard body, they may be having hard body as well as soft body. Hard body insect. In case if you are what cockroach is crushed by your leg, then it will not be coming blood. Red color blood will not be coming. No does mean that it doesn't have blood. Blood is there, but the color of red blood is not red. Then there are some animal like short-bodied animal like shell is there. These are bodied. They may be having shell like shellfish. They may not be having shell like jellyfish. So jellyfish, shellfish, insect. These are the animals which don't have red blood. And mammals, lizards, birds, fish, they are having red color blood. So this classification was given by Aristotle. Now then there was what introduction of second two kingdom classification, two kingdom system of classification. This system was proposed by Carolus Linnaeus, yes, that was given by nominal system of nomenclature. It's Carolus Linnaeus. This system classifies organism is living organism, into two kingdoms. One kingdom is what? Plantae, and second is Animalia. First kingdom is Plantae, second kingdom is Animalia. So, Linnaeus, Aristotle divided a plant or living organism into plant and animal, and Linnaeus divided organism into what? Plantae, kingdom Plantae, and kingdom Animalia. So this This was two kingdom system of classification was given by Carolus Linnaeus. Now next is what? Now what is there? So there is some drawbacks in two kingdom classification. So first drawback is that prokaryote. Prokaryote means like bacteria and cyanobacteria, and eukaryotes like fungi, mosses, fern, gymnosperm, and angiosperm. These are eukaryotes. Were included under plant. They all in prokaryotes and eukaryotes. They were kept together in one category that is called plant based on the presence of cell wall. They both prokaryotes and eukaryotes. They are having what cell wall is there. That's why they were included into kingdom plantae. So, but they are widely differed in other features. So this is one drawback, that is why prokaryotes and eukaryotes are kept in the same category, that is a plant. Second, it included unicellular and multicellular organism in same group, like Chlamydomonas is a unicellular. This is what Chlamydomonas. Its body is made up of a single cell. And Spirogyra, it is what? Having multicellular. So this is Spirogyra, so many cells. They are kept together. So unicellular and multicellular are kept under same under algae, means under plant. It did not differentiate between heterotrophic fungi. Here this is a fungi, it is heterotrophic. This is a fern, that is what autotrophic green plant. Fungi have chitinous cell wall, while the green plants have cellulosic cell wall. So these are the some drawbacks because of this two kingdom classification system of classification was not universally accepted, and therefore there were some new modifications were required. Then came what next system of classification, that is called five kingdom classification. In five, this classification was proposed by R.H. Whittaker in the year 1969. It includes, there are five kingdoms: Kingdom Monera, Kingdom Protista, Kingdom Fungi, Kingdom Plantae, and Kingdom Animalia. So all the living organisms are divided into five kingdoms, like Kingdom Monera, Kingdom Protista, Kingdom Fungi, Kingdom Plant, and Kingdom Animalia. This classification is based on cell structure, thallus organization, mode of nutrition, reproduction, and phylogenetic relationship. Phylogenetic means evolutionary relationship. Phylogeny means evolutionary relationship. This is a Mr. R.H. Whittaker, looking like Bill Gates. Okay. So this is what five kingdom system of classification. Now, so what are the characteristics? So there are some characters, some parameters were taken. On the basis of those parameters, these kingdoms were characterized. Like Kingdom Monera. What is the characters of kingdom individual living organism which are there in the Kingdom Monera? See, cell type. All the members who are prokaryote, all the living organisms which are what? Prokaryotic. Prokaryotic means primitive nucleus. Nucleus without nuclear membrane. So they are the member of prokaryotes. So Monera is also known as kingdom of prokaryotes. Monera is also known as kingdom of prokaryotes. So the cell type is what? Prokaryotic. Here cell wall is there, but it is not made up of what? It is non-cellulosic, means it is made up of polysaccharide plus amino acid. Polysaccharide plus amino acid. It is not a non-cellulosic. Nuclear membrane is absent because it is a prokaryotic, therefore nuclear membrane will be absent. Body organization, they are having body organization cellular level, single cell, and that is also very primitive. Mode of nutrition are what? They are photosynthetic. Some bacteria, they are photosynthetic. Some are what? Photosynthetic means those which use sunlight to prepare their own food. Photosynthetic. Chemosynthetic. Chemo means chemical. Those bacteria which use some chemicals to synthesize their food material. So chemosynthetic. And there are heterotrophic as also. And saprophyte. Saprophyte means those organisms, living organisms, which derive their food material from dead plant, dead animal, that is called saprophytes. And parasite, these are the organisms which derive the nutrient from living host. It's not non-living, but it's living. They may be living inside the body of host or outside of the body of the host. So they show a diverse nature of what? Nutrition. Monerans show what? Maximum diversification with respect to nutrition. I hope this is clear. Our second kingdom is what? Kingdom Protista. Here all the members, they are what? These members of this kingdom, they are eukaryotic. They are what? They are made up of what? Cell type is what? Eukaryotic. Present in some. The cell wall is present in some and absent. Like if it is a unicellular amoeba, so amoeba there will be no cell wall. Chlamydomonas, it is ILD. We can say that it is ILD cell wall. So in some, cell wall is present. In some, cell wall is not present. Nuclear membrane is present because it is eukaryotic. Therefore, nuclear membrane is present. Their body organization is what? Cellular. So because of they are made up of what? Single cell, unicellular. That's why they are having cellular level of body organization. And most as per nutrition is concerned, they are what? They may be autotrophic. Autotrophic means photosynthetic and heterotrophic. They may be what? Autotrophic. Autotrophic means photosynthetic, and they may be what? Heterotrophic also. So this is all. These are some of the characteristic features of the kingdom Protista. Now third kingdom is fungi. First, you can say fungi, whatever you can say. Fungi, fungi. The cells are made up of eukaryotic cells. So cell type is what? Eukaryotic. Here also cell wall is present. Cell wall is present, but this cell wall is made up of a chitin and polysaccharide. They are made up of chitin and polysaccharide. Nuclear, because it is eukaryotic, therefore nuclear membrane will be present. Their body organization is multicellular, but tissues are very loose. They are not very hard. They are very loose. And their mode of nutrition is what? Heterotrophic. Sometimes they are saprophytic or parasitic as well. Now, next kingdom is kingdom Plantae. Here they are made up of what? Eukaryotic cell. Their body is made up of what? Cell type is what? Eukaryotic. Cell wall. Their cell wall is present, and this cell wall is made up of cellulose. This cell wall is made up of cellulose. Since they are eukaryotic, therefore nuclear membrane is also present here. And here body organization is what? Tissue level. They show tissue level of body organization. They also organ level of body organization as well. And all the member, most of the member of the kingdom, they are what? Plantae. They are what? Photosynthetic. Oh, there are some parasitic plants are also. Insectivorous are there. Okay. Like Ascuta is there, it is a parasitic. Insectivorous are there. But apart from few exceptions, most of the plant, they are what? Autotrophic. They are photosynthetic. So I hope that this kingdom is also clear. Now next fifth kingdom is what? Kingdom Animalia. Here we will be seeing the cell type like what? Eukaryotic. Here this is the kingdom where cell wall is absent. That's why in the beginning this linears have classified all Protista, Monera, Fungi, Plantae in one group. Why? Because cell wall is first present. But here in Animalia cell wall is absent. Since they are made up of what? Eukaryotic cells, therefore nuclear membrane is also present. They show tissue level of body organization. They show the organ level of body organization. They also show organ system of body organization. Most of the animals, they are both heterotrophic. In no condition they cannot prepare the food. So they are holozoic, or sometimes they are saprophytic also. So in this way, these are some of the characters of different kingdoms. Thank you. Like, share it with your friends, comment, and subscribe my channel to get latest videos for class 11 and 12 biology, which are useful for the home examination, school examination, board examination, as well as NEET examination. Thank you. Thank you very much.